Hey guys, Jack on Wrist here, back with another video, and in today's video I want to talk about why Swiss watches are not necessarily the best. Now I think in the world of watches, a lot of people put value on something being Swiss made. I think a lot of people generally think that Swiss made equals better or equals higher quality, and that's just not the case. So in today's video, I just want to discuss why Swiss made watches are not necessarily the best. So the first point I want to bring up in regards to this topic is that just because something is Swiss made doesn't really mean it's high quality. There are plenty of examples of watches that are made in Switzerland but are really not that nice, because by definition, Swiss made and having that on the dial is just a criteria that you can hit. Swiss made by law means 60% of the watch is of Swiss origin and that it is assembled in Switzerland. So that's a lot of gray area. You can still have 40% of the watch not be made in Switzerland or of Swiss origin. And so again, it's just something to keep in mind that just generally speaking, Swiss made on a dial is just a company hitting a certain set of characteristics for their watch. This is why you see a lot of micro brands that are Swiss made, but really are not the same thing as these other Swiss brands, but they just hit that criteria, they're able to meet that requirement, and then they can put it on the dial. The next point I want to bring up is that there are plenty of other places to get amazing watches. Again, Switzerland can mean quality, but also may not mean quality. And you can go to many other countries such as Germany, that's another hotspot for watches, and get brands like Glashuette Original, Nomos, and probably the most impressive of them all, Lange and Sohne. I mean, Lange is probably the most impressive brand in the world if you're asking me. The stuff that they do with the finishing and the complications, it's by far the most impressive I've ever seen. And that's not from Swiss origin. You could even go to Japan and look at their high-end watches, especially Grand Seiko. Those watches are built to an extremely high standard. Their finishing and dials are as good as anything you can possibly find in the watch world. We really have to break down each watch specifically and decide for ourselves whether it's high quality regardless of origin. So that's pretty much it for this video. If you enjoyed, please leave a like and subscribe, and also leave any comments in the comment section down below. I'm always interested in chatting with you guys. Do you guys personally think that Switzerland means higher quality, generally speaking? And just what are your thoughts in general? Let me know. So like I said, that's pretty much it, so I'll catch you in the next one.